Welcome to another episode of Nigeria under Buhari's watch on Let's Talk About It. So sometime in June 2022, during an interview with an international news outlet, Bloomberg, the President Muhammadu Buhari had boasted that his administration leaves Nigeria in a better place than it was when he was first elected in 2015. Is that really so? Nigeria has been in and out of 2 economic recessions under Buhari's watch, with economic output shrinking more than 20% since 2015. Nigerians have been struggling for feeding as a result of over 100% hike in the prices of key staple food prices since 2015. As shown by statistics, continuous depreciation of macroeconomic indices of inflation, exchange and lending rates have been negatively impacting food prices. The federal government's interventions in vital sectors of the economy through the Central Bank of Nigeria have obviously not been helpful. One of these interventions is the Anchor Borrowers Program, in which the CBN has been sinking billions of naira of loans to farmers with a view to boost agricultural production of crops like rice and tomato, and to also conserve dollars the country has been spending on importing food items. Unfortunately, attacks on farmers by bandits and Boko Haram insurgents have cut short the success level of this initiative. Distribution of farm produce across the country has also been hampered by the activities of bandits, mostly kidnappers. This development has been affecting prices as sellers factor their losses into prices at the retail end of the chain. What about the rising inflation rate? This has been a major misery for the Nigerian economy for a very long time and has recently been a topical issue, given the fast rise in the prices of goods and services in the country and across the globe. By 2015, when President Buhari took over power, the inflation rate averaged 9%. By May 2022, data released by the National Bureau of Statistics revealed that inflation rate had jumped to 17.71%. Similarly, the nation's food inflation rose from 9.2% to 19.5%. Nigeria's exchange rate has also depreciated by 76.5% between 1999 till date against the US dollar, witnessing multiple devaluations at the official market and with even higher devaluations recorded in the unregulated markets. As at late 2014, Nigeria's exchange rate fell from 165 naira per dollar to about 187 naira per dollar. By 2016, the exchange rate experienced an erratic fall to about 360 naira per dollar and 510 naira per dollar before the Apex Bank introduced the investor and exporter window, which helped to stabilize the rate for the next 2 years. In 2022, Naira traded at over 420 naira per dollar at the IEFX window, while in the parallel market, it hit about 710 naira to $1. Let's take a look at our GDP growth. Nigeria is dubbed the giant of Africa and the largest economy on the African continent, with an estimated GDP of $432.29 billion, according to World Bank 2020 report. Meanwhile, looking at the NBS data, a comparative analysis of the past presidents showed that the current administration has recorded the worst average GDP growth of 1.1% in the past 7 years. On the flip side, the short-lived Yar'Adua administration recorded the highest average annual real GDP growth rate of 7.13%, while Goodluck Jonathan recorded an average 6.1% annual growth rate. Although it is worth noting that the current administration was marred by the 2016 global economic crisis and the 2020 COVID-19 pandemic, the growth rate is truly appalling and nothing to write home about. Nigeria's debt profile has been a major issue in recent years, with the government acquiring more loans to fund its budget deficit. Nigeria's total public debt rose to $100 billion in the first quarter of 2022, a naira equivalent of 41.6 trillion naira, as opposed to the 12.6 trillion naira debt inherited by the administration. This list could go on about Nigerians' misery under Buhari's watch, from unemployment rates, flight tickets, petrol hike and scarcity, amongst others. And the president can always blame past administrations for current challenges and failures, and as many times cite the near destruction of the country under the PDP, which had ruled Nigeria and produced 3 presidents in 16 years. But the records do not lie. The performance of each administration is very glaring for all to see. That's all for now on Let's Talk About It. See you next time.